Yeah, look, this one here, this will aggravate you. This one here, this will probably concern you a little bit or make you think what's going on with the world. This one here will aggravate you a little bit more. This one here will probably piss you off. This one here will probably make you worried and not sleep at night. This one here is going to aggravate you again. Don't panic over the stock markets. This one's going to make you worry and not sleep at night. Uh, all the ways Bayou D is leaving Tesla in the dust. This one here is probably going to make you worry if you're in the stock of Tesla. Clint Eastwood turns 94 today. This one might make you sad because Clint Eastwood turns 94. El Salvador mega prisons for deadly Mars gay. This one's probably going to make you scared and worried and not get sleep at night. Okay, this one, Duke versus Houston, wild ending of Final Four. This one might make you pissed off if you are in favor of one team over the other. Trump's tariff explained. This one's going to upset you and make you lose sleep at night. Exploring America's poorest region alone. This one's probably going to bring you a little bit of shame and sadness for some people in the United States. So, not a good feeling. 10 police chases you wouldn't believe if not filmed. This one's going to probably bring terror and probably a tear to your eye as well when you see the damage caused by people and police officers, willingly most of the time. Trump's tariffs and the Great Depression. This one here is going to bring more worry, probably less sleep for you. Long before Trump, why Trump fought to control Mar-a-Lago. This one here is just basically a waste of time telling you that your president doesn't need a single dollar to survive and doesn't care if you lose all of yours. Unseen China, hidden places you won't believe exist. This one's probably going to make you question if it's a real video or not. Is it AI? Is it just somebody taking advantage of you, just lying to you through a video to make money on their channel? So that might aggravate you. Played it wrong. Trump fires back at Panic China. This one here is probably going to make you concerned as well, maybe a little frustrated. You'll go throughout your day being aggravated and edgy with people, very short fuse. Fence contractors hate me for showing you this. Okay, so fence contractors hate this guy, so somebody's hating somebody else on another video. 3 nights on board U.S. Navy's largest stealth ship. This one might make you concerned because when you see U.S. Navy stealth ships and with their capabilities and where they're at in the world, it might make you wonder about safety, security of the United States. Probably will lose some sleep. The global reset just started. What you must know. Global reset. Any reason to worry? Is this a video of worry? Is it going to cause concern? Yes, 100% this guy wants to cause panic and concern inside of you. Tim Walz is finished. Tim Walz humiliated by his own son. This is another one that's going to bring a little bit of frustration to people to know that this guy actually got into a vice president nomination spot. Here we go. Secret life of pets caught on camera. This one will bring you a little bit of joy, I'm sure, after all the horrendous aggravation, blood pressure spikes, and basically you're giving up on even any hopes for the world and humanity, and then now they hit you with a dog time video. There you go. This will make up for it. So we've had like 20 negative videos to one semi-positive video. Next video, the amazing untold United States. Rare vintage photos of North America wild. Again, don't really know what the point of this video here is. Anti-Trump protests take place across U.S. as tariffs come into force. This one's going to cause concern to a lot of people, wondering why are so many folks out in the street protesting, and what do they hope to accomplish by the protests, and has anything ever been accomplished by the protests ever in history? Why don't you ask some of these people that? Do protests even work? No, they do not. Another video that'll cause aggravation and loss of sleep. The dumbest drivers ever. Okay, so now I got to drive on my road looking out for other people because of this salacious daily dose of internet, 7 million views in 2 weeks, because somebody wants to prey on your fear. Are you stupid? 10 times Denzel Washington destroyed rude interviewers. Okay, so more negativity, not building community, just tearing it down, or at least pointing out to people's faces, this is what you're watching and what's being shown on national television. Rare color footage of Berlin after WW2, uncensored. That's nice. Why don't you, we should show this in every elementary school in the United States. Every elementary school should see this kind of stuff so the kids can grow up with a proper awareness of fear. Breaking, man threatens to kill President Trump. Well, I bet you some people are rejoicing over that one, and some people are probably really, really angry at this guy. So either way, it's one of those divided fences. You're on one fence or the other, but you're never going to be on top of the fence. What do we got? Amelia Island. Oh boy, here's one to take you away from all the anger and stress that you've just watched on TV and YouTube land. Here you go. Go take an adventure to someplace you can never afford. But you're going to pay this guy with his camera so he can go show you the place. RFK Jr. holds press conference on food dyes, snap changes. Okay, RFK now is becoming the bad man, the straw man, the stray man. But when in fact he's not actually going after the major things like Shell Oil Company dumping their chemicals into rivers, which affects the communities downstream. He's not really going after Nabisco, which does the same things. He's not really going after these things. It's just all publicity and funding lobbyists. So that's going to aggravate you even more to know about the food, the crap that's in our foods, and we've been eating it. And the companies have been getting away with adding it to it because nobody watches this stuff. Nobody studies the ingredients. Trump's tariff strategy explained in 18 minutes. Tucker Carlson. Okay, there's no positivity going to come out of this one, I can tell you that much. You're going to walk away from this one feeling aggravated and concerned throughout the rest of your day until the next time you come back to Tucker. Unforgettable editions that broke the internet in 2024. Okay, there's one little slightly notch up out of the negative. World leaders react to Trump. Well, actually, you know what? This is exactly what America likes. We need something to distract ourselves from all the horrors that are going on around us, which we ourselves are allowing to happen. Trump. Okay, Europe, Canada, and Mexico respond to Trump's tariffs announcement. Okay, there you go. More worries. More. And now I want you to keep in mind, I am not signed in. This is an account, as you can see up at the top here, not signed in. I am not signed in. Not signed in. Okay? Not signed in. This is everything that is shown to somebody that does not sign in and does not make a search. You just open up the app and this is what they're recommending to you. Patty Plimblett versus King Green, a fight. Okay, so now that you're aggravated and pissed off at politics and things that you can't change, we want you to imagine yourself in the ring beating each other up. Beating each other up like dogs in a house. When they can't see the home intruder or the garbage truck outside, the two dogs start barking and biting at each other because they don't know what's going on. This is exactly what they want the American people to do. Fight each other. Pancreas is dying. Critical warning signs. 8 symptoms of pancreatic cancer that will shock you. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to sleep well after that one. Really scary. We can't let this happen. Boom, supersonic CEO artist. So now you should worry some more. Really scary. Salacious headline. Really scary. Do we get a trend here that's going on, folks? Do you get the trend? Huh? Trump goes crazy as market closes. Canada and EU. Now this is all recommended. This is all in the recommended section. People wonder why Americans are going around on edge and aggravated and short fuses in grocery stores and at the lines at the red light and stuff. People are just freaking out and you wonder why. It's because this is what you're being fomented into. They want you to fight amongst each other. Okay? Next one, Dave Chappelle destroys woke culture. Can't miss this. Crossing to the Bahamas. Okay, so these people have not a worry in the world except for crossing to the Bahamas. And this is their lifestyle. So while you go to work at the job that you hate, working for shit pay, having to deal with the traffic, and then the boss that screams at you, threatening to lose your job, in which your family's going to be homeless, living on the streets, your children won't have clothes or shoes to wear. These people that are crossing to the Bahamas need you to donate to their Patreon so they can continue sailing around the world in blissful joy and not have to worry about politics or anything else. Isn't that nice? This is what we support, people. 7 fast food chains that are struggling to stay in business. 7 fast food chains that are struggling. Well, I wonder why. Is it because they sell fake food at an extremely high price? And why is there a police line with police in the parking lot? Is that one of these clickbaity titles and thumbnails and stuff? Yes, it is. It's all to cause concern. It's all to cause a spike in your adrenaline because you're now on edge. What do you mean? What's going on? I need to be on edge. I need to run out there and gather supplies. I need to prepare for the end. I need to be so stressed out. I need to not trust people. I need to get on edge so I don't be taken advantage of. Okay, poor people are starting to lose lots of new businesses. It's destroying the economy. How dare they? There's another salacious title, but you're not going to sleep after that one. Entitled Woke Brat. Bill Maher. Here's another guy that doesn't have to worry about a dollar bill. Destroys Rachel Zegler and woke Snow White flop. Okay, and Disney. Everybody can keep Disney. You guys can keep Disney. I don't need them. Singapore PM. But you know, as on the thing with Disney, do you know how many hundreds of thousands of people are actually aggravated and mad at Disney because of the Snow White thing? You can read the comments. Oh my God, what did they do? So this is what people get aggravated at. Snow White. Because you can't do anything about politics. You want to get aggravated at Snow White. World entering dangerous phase. Singapore's PM viral speech. Singapore's PM chilling warning to world amid chaotic Trump tariffs. Trade wars. Oh, yes, chaotic. Warning to the world. Hindustan Times, 3 million views in one day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the deal. Everybody's a snake oil salesman. They hope to get you addicted to their drug of choice and coming back. You need to keep coming back to them to get fed, because without this drug, you're going to just curl up in a ball on the streets and die. You'll never know what's going on if you're not following CNBC. Why used Toyotas and Hondas are so expensive? Well, they're not made in the United States. CEOs still want their bonuses. The stock market and Nancy Pelosi, that has insider trading, because, you know, people are worried about the stock market when, in fact, we know, factually, on paper, there are these people in the White House, in Congress, in the Senate, that have insider trading in the White House, in the stock market. So, if you wonder why the stock market's plunging, you might want to ask them. They already know why, and they knew before it did. Kennedy to PM, Prime Minister Carney, go to zero tariffs in Canada on American goods. Now here's another Senator John Kerry. He's a great puppet. People love this guy because you can't see his strings, right? When he moves and he's dancing around in this kangaroo court where there's no judge, no jury, no sentence. These are just people talking to each other in front of the American public to let you know that they know, right? They know that you should know that you can't do anything about it. We're going to show you to your face you can't do a single thing about these issues, but you're going to pay people like Kennedy. You're going to make sure he gets a commission. You're going to make sure he gets a pension. You're going to make sure he gets his hourly rate and his quarterly bonus, and you're going to make sure he gets his lobbyists in there. You're going to make sure all this stuff, and he's really looking out for you, but all they do is talk. All they do is talk. So then at the end of this video, I'm going to be saying the same thing. This guy's not looking out for me. He does the same thing day after day, year after year, century after century. Nothing changes. Okay, here we go. Iceland, uncensored. 15 mind-blowing facts about Iceland, the most eccentric country on earth. Now, it doesn't matter that Iceland, Greenland, the United States is talking about trying to take one of those. Why? Who the fuck knows? I mean, there's like 40,000 people there, and what are we going to do? Oh, it's all about China. It's all about China. Okay, so worry some more, right? Hold your cash. Warren Buffett. Collapse that will change a generation. Warren Buffett has more money than God, and he's worried that you're going to not have any money. Why? Because without your money, you can't buy his products that he's invested in. This is the only thing people care about. Without your money, you can't buy what I am invested in. It's all about themselves. This guy here, it's just about himself. It's begun. What's happening to new cars that never sell behind the dealer lots? I mean, busted, Tesla vandals caught in the funniest ways. Okay, this might get you aggravated in some stupid way. This sucks. How Vail destroyed skiing. I don't know. These are people that just sit around with nothing to do, looking for a means of income by making these videos. How it's made, McDonald's fries, chicken nuggets, Coca-Cola, pepperoni. Oh, wow. I bet you're going to see a lot of slurries, a lot of stuff being extruded out of mixtures that are just liquefied. It's all liquefied and then extrude it back out. Delicious. Pay a lot of money for that. Wonder why they're closing down stores. Okay. Seoul on Trump tariffs. Thomas Sowell. I can't remember how to say his name, but he's been around a while. And he's been correct on a lot of stuff. Okay, so watch host face as Thomas Sowell exposes the real effects of Trump's tariffs. The Rubin Report. Watch his face. What do you mean? Why am I watching his face? What is his face going to do? Is it going to change anything? Oh, you're just going to look at his expression of concern. Like, this is what people do. We're watching other people's concerns. They're telling us what to be concerned about and what to fear, right? Where to run to and who to look to for the information. This is how gang members survive in the world's strictest prison. So in case you go there, right, you need to know this. This guy, 6.8 million views. Fear. This is what human beings love. Human beings love this stuff. You just can't get away from it. You've tied yourself to the railroad track for that thrill. You want it to fucking almost hit you. You want it to come so close that you barely got the rope off, so you know you're alive when that thing zips by and your hair's whipping off of your head because it's flowing with the wind of the thing. Fuck. This is a joke. Fart spray. I sold fart spray at a luxury perfume convention. Good. I hope you sprayed it all over those bitches. Now, here's what Robert Kennedy Jr. typically eats in a day. He's got how many fucking courses in front of him? Is this an AI picture? The Crow. He's got several plates of food on him. You know how many people are starving in America right now? That's a nice picture there, guy. It's all to drag you into a place of anger, resentment. All of this shit is to drag us into a place of anger and resentment with a tiny little dog puppy video or cat video. So I want to make a suggestion. And it's a very obvious one. That if I get mad, I get pissed off, upset, I lose sleep, I rip the hair out of my head, it causes problems with my family, in my relationships, my work, my friendships. Like I said, my family gets torn apart by politics and stuff that they see on TV. So if this is tearing my life apart, every time I watch this stuff and I feel like I can't get away from it, what does that tell you? It tells you it's an addictive platform, and the best thing to do is to shut it off. Because once I turn this thing off, all of this stuff goes away. All of this is no longer in my face. None of this pertains to me. When I go outside and I see the sunshine and the birds chirping, they're not telling me about Warren Buffett. They're not telling me about the Kennedy dude. They're not telling me about tariffs and I should be worried, and stockpiling food and Disney's woke Snow White. None of this stuff really matters to us people. I think it's time we all do exactly what I'm going to do right here. Shut it off. There it is. Breathe a sigh of relief, a little lighter on my feet. I'm already feeling better by not looking at that. I hope you guys follow in step, lockstep, one by one. Everybody shut the damn YouTube off, shut your Twitter, shut your social media stuff off. It is destroying you. It's destroying your lives, and you know it.